are listening to episode 104. I'm your host, Tony, and I'm joined with my co-hosts, Josh, Jeff, and JB. Before we get into the thick of it, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to our YouTube, and you'll be entered into our giveaway as long as you make your subscription public so I can follow or find it. And then, as always, follow us on all our Discord or on all our socials. The best way to find that would be our link tree. If you just go to our link tree, it leads into plenty of things. And then if you're interested in coming on to their after show, just hang out in the Discord. And when we make the ending hot take, if you will, we will enter you into the Discord, and we have a discussion after that. We can talk about what happens at the episode, and I'll probably ask you some dumb questions. But with all that, JB, you get any Magic in?
Yep, went to our end of the month legacy tournament.
Oh, how was it?
At our local game store. It was pretty good. Someone's birthday was that day, and he put up a foil full art Force of Will.
Oh, dude,
What?
sick.
Just as like a for the first place person, just you get a free foil Force of Will.
And it was his birthday, and he like provided.
Yeah,
it?
he was just like, I don't need it. I opened it. I think that's what happened. Is he like opened it recently, and he's like, I got my 4, and I just figured it'd be a fun thing because I really like that we get legacy going here every week or every month.
Dude, that's baller.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, that being said, I was 3-0 going in the 4th round.
Or
There was no 5
Ollie.
rounds. Huh?
And you had to play against Ollie.
Oh, I beat him up in round 1. It was great.
Hell yeah. That's
Got
right.
stomped.
Give him the business.
I was playing lands. I was playing the blue version, which is still the worst version. I just wanted to show off my trop to people.
Oh,
so,
sure.
This has
check
got
this
the
out.
one of trop in there.
Like, yo, check this out. Puss eyes.
Flexing on you.
Yeah.
Made a couple of major play mistakes, but got really lucky. The craziest thing that happened was I was playing against someone playing Dredge, like Hogak, mill,
Yeah.
and he instead of leaving up a crop rotation to be able to get rid of his graveyard, I played a Minskin Boo. And was like, okay, either you win next turn or I win the turn after. This is it. And then he started going off and comboing with, the Altar and Hogax, and he milled basically his entire deck except 10 cards and hadn't seen a single bridge.
Oh man,
Which is unreal.
They bored him out.
And then he milled himself, or I think he was at like 12 cards, and then he milled 8 with 1, and it flipped 4 at once.
Yeah.
And he had like 2 cards left, so he couldn't make enough guys to go. I didn't realize he was on Anger. I feel like some lists don't play Anger.
Sure.
So I didn't expect him to be able to come at me that turn. I was like, whatever, we'll see. Maybe he's got Anger, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah.
And he did, but he had a real bad time flipping those cards.
Yeah, that's got to be like such a low percent
so you
variance.
won.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I beat him because he just he couldn't make any guys because he had like 3 cards left in his deck after he flipped the 4 bridges in the graveyard, so he couldn't keep reoccurring Hogak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could maybe get like 4 guys, and then I just block the Hogak and take not lethal, and then swing for the win.
Yeah.
Other than that, round 4, I played against. Oh, what did I play against? I don't know. They beat me. They beat me real good. I couldn't handle it. Control.
Keep that in the past, baby.
Yeah, control. I just my draws weren't great against him, and he managed to line up just right, and he was like, oh look, he even was like, well, I mean, I drew into the answer that I needed for what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
It was what it was. Doesn't matter because I did not have a chance at getting the Force of Will anyways, because there were 4 undefeateds in round 4.
Oh,
so that means it was up to, opponent match win percentage was who was going to get it. I mean, it made me laugh because
the guy that beat you didn't get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, you guys know who Ethan is, right?
Yeah.
Scott's kid.
Sure.
He was playing He was playing
Reanimator?
Reanimator,
Yep.
and he got it. So I'm happy
Oh,
about that.
that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up.
Yeah, we were going into round 4, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you got this, Ethan. As long as you win your match, you're good. You get free.
Put that pressure
free
on.
Force Will.
Put that pressure on him.
Yeah, he stomped, man. He did it. He did it.
Yeah, it's one of those decks. If you're not coming prepared, that deck's gonna catch you with your pants down, and they're just gonna go, yeah, Archon or Grizzlebrand. Either one gets the job done. I think Archon's better. To be honest with you, I think Archon's like the better target nowadays.
It's dumb. I mean, it depends on what deck you're playing against, obviously, but like, Archon is just another option that makes other matchups really good.
Yeah, the fact that Archon can make them sack a Planeswalker is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm glad that the kid won it. You know, it's kind of fun to have. Like, he put in the work, he got there, he got it. It's cool.
Dude. Hell yeah.
He was real pumped.
Peter.
Yeah, for sure, dude. All right.
But
Nice
other
to
than
see
that,
wholesome stuff like that.
what's
Yeah.
up?
It's nice to see wholesome stuff play out like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But other than that, no, I did not play any Magic. That was it.
All right. Jeff, you get any Magic in?
Not too much. I've been playing a little bit on Arena, but I've been back into playing video games a lot more. I was waiting for the ban to happen, which just happened on Monday.
Yep.
So I really haven't played too much before that because I didn't want to like invest time in playing a deck that's, you know, I knew it was gonna die. I just didn't know how bad it was gonna die.
Yeah.
Then I got really upset about all of the lack of bans, so that also made me not want to touch Arena.
There's still one more ban coming.
Yeah, in August, I
Yep.
get it, but man, like, not just do it right now.
Oh, whatever. I think it's fine. Like I've been mono white. I had to put down the mono blue deck for a little bit because it's just like that deck. Like I can't beat it with mono blue. Mono blue was good against
white's-
Yeah, it was good against Rakdos, surprisingly.
Mono white's too resilient against that deck.
They just go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and you just don't have any action. You're just like, I'm dead. They just beat you with 2 1s and 3 1s. So you just kind of lose like on the spot.
But yeah, besides that, didn't do too much. Set up my projector over the weekend though.
Oh,
I went
nice.
out and built a frame out of PVC for it for outside.
Nice.
And on Monday we like grilled out and played like some Smash Bros and Mario Kart, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is awesome.
But besides that, not too much. Just kind
Oh,
of.
where's the invite? Come on.
It was just like the household.
Oh,
It wasn't
right.
like a party.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I
Weren't
wasn't.
you at a music festival, Josh?
Yes.
I still want to know that I was.
It doesn't, I
I,
was about to say, doesn't mean you couldn't
Still
have
want
sent
an
me one.
invite.
I want to know that I'm welcome. Okay, get it together. All right, Josh, you get any Magic in?
I did not because I was at a music festival. However, I did find the Magic players at the music festival.
I know you did.
I thought-
You sent us those pictures of cards.
Which I thought was crazy. And then, yeah, like what I also, as I was exploring the festival and checking out like the little stands, I found like CGC and PSA graded cards in one of these festival stands, which is like, I thought, I've been going to festivals for like 6 years now. Well, I thought it was like, that was the first time I ever seen that, and I thought it was kind of crazy. I've seen like Pokemon stuff and like, you know, like
Yeah, a
art
little
and,
sprinkle
like
there.
on clothes and stuff, but this
Yeah.
was the first time I saw like cards, and I thought that was crazy. But like, I guess it makes sense because everyone's like in the scene is like my age, and they all have like, you know,
Nostalgia.
not disposable income, but their income goes to nostalgia. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
it makes sense to see stuff like to start seeing that more and more now.
Do the Boomers
But I
just not
thought
have
it was
anything? Like
Right.
Not
No.
really.
Like for nostalgia, was it just like ball in a cup kind of deal? Like, oh man, this is awesome.
Tools. No, tools. If your grandfather has like a tool collection,
Yeah.
that's what you want when he passes.
Or a cooking set.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Tools of the shit. I've had a
China, dude. You remember when people cared about like fancy dishes?
yeah. When I have a bunch of my mom's plates. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? And it's
Yeah, like
we
why
never
am I
ate.
gonna pull these out of a
we-
box for one time?
We
a
never
year?
we never ate on them. They're basically sealed. They're just like, and then you look up like, is this worth anything? And then you're just like, it isn't. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with this? Like, I might just like go do some frisbee practice. Just,
you get tools though from someone. That's cool. That's like something I wish I had more of. But
yeah, There's a couple of lessons I've learned.
Not
with
as great as you think it is, but
No, I've purchased a lot of different power tools. And the one thing that my piece of advice to anybody who's buying tools, buy the expensive tools because you get you get exactly what you pay for. You buy a cheap tool, you get cheap. You get like you're just all you do is you save money and you increase frustration. That's the only difference. But just go full throttle, get the thing right away. But yeah. I played a little bit of Arena after the ban, and I played pre and post ban. I don't know. I'm not thinking too much of Standard right now, just because it's still kind of up in the air. And a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings stuff came out, so it kind of like veiled the crappy ban, if you will. They did hit Reckoner Bankbuster, which was like the number one card I thought annoyed me the most, just because every deck had access to it, and now that's gone. So like I'm pretty happy about that. But already said like us on our socials. If you haven't found us, find us on Linktree. Just go to Google, as you would, and just go to Linktree/paperplayer. If you're interested in calling, go ahead and get in the callers room. Just shoot us a message, and we'll pluck you back in. All right. So today, we'll talk about the standard bands. I got some okay custom creations. They're not the greatest. We'll see. And then Lord of the Rings spoilers, the box toppers, the holiday products, the secret layer, and then we'll go into the after show. But basically, this whole episode's going to be revolving around Lord of the Rings stuff. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping on top of the spoilers, but the set looks really underwhelming. Anyways. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just been like a pretty medium set. But ultimately, the ban announcement was this Monday, and they banned Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Invoke Despair, and Reckoner Bankbuster is banned. So all three of those cards are out of this format, which was a really big hit to Red-Black. It's like Black is finally, Red-Black or Rakdos is finally like good, and all the cards are just getting kicked out. We are earlier this year, or last year I should say, Meat Hook Massacre got banned, so just basically everything that's like Black or Rakdos base has just been getting the boots, rightfully so. So, I know we touched on it just a little bit. Kiki-Jiki, sorry, I keep wanting to call this card Kiki-Jiki just because that's what it does in the back.
It is. But
Fable of the Mirror Breaker, everyone saw that one coming. If that one didn't get banned, it was going to be a bunch of jaw drops, right?
Yeah.
Bankbuster was also pretty obvious too, just because it was like every deck had it in its main board and it just costed nothing. And then lastly, the Invoke Despair, which I was actually surprised by. I did not think that was going to get banned, but
yeah, people were talking about it. I mean, I don't personally know why, but
yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna ban Fable, I don't think Invoke needs to go because that's what really made Invoke be able to be played in multiple decks. Now you really can't play it outside of 2-color now.
Yeah, you still can. You just got to be like, you have to find another way to make treasures.
It's also it was a feel bad card. People really hated apparently that Black could take care of enchantments, which in 2023, why do people care? But
yeah,
every color does everything now. So.
It was more frustrating. I mean, all this card did was like kind of soft ban some of the Planeswalkers of the format, and now you're back on like playing Planeswalkers again. Like the only one that was really playable at the moment was the
Chandra.
Emperor.
the Wandering Emperor, and then Chandra. Those are the two that were all over the place. And that new Chandra is the bee's knees, man. That thing is getting played in Modern because a lot of multiple turn decks, just because it doubles up your turns, and it's like, ooh, this card's actually pretty sick. So some of the decks that have been created in Modern with that Chandra is just as many time walks as you can get, and then you just plus, and then dome them for 20 with the minus ability. So it's pretty fun.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's cool. But the decks that are probably going to go on top right away, everybody's running into like mono white, blue white soldiers, kind of the aggro strategies that Fable had kind of pushed out of the format, just because if you were going aggro and you didn't close the door, this card was going to easily beat you, plus being able to provide a blocker, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on and on and on. And then I haven't seen much of the Esper Legends decks. I think a lot of the 3-color decks are getting beat up by Make Disappear. That's like the card that's just kind of housing people. So if you're not...
Which is crazy because Esper Legends lost no cards from this.
Yeah, but everybody got the shift because you didn't need to run main deck negates anymore, right? So
Yeah.
like every deck was running like, look, the 3 cards that got banned are all they're all negatable, and now like you don't have to make the choice between negate or whatever. You can just play make disappear because like if you played make disappear, right? Like Bankbuster and Fable were so good against that card because you could just end up paying for it. And then now that you can run other things in that slot to hit like 4-mana Shieldreds and also be able to hit kind of the top end stuff makes way more sense. But yeah. But yeah, so
I remember when I said Bankbuster was going to be busted, and you guys said I was crazy.
Again, you said Pioneer.
it took 2 years, Josh.
I just don't see where this card falls.
Yeah.
The answer is everywhere.
Well, I mean, it's fair. It's in the same realm as Invoke Despair. A lot of people were actually pretty upset about Shielder not getting the axe, and there's a reason for that.
I think the card is fine now.
Yeah,
Money.
it's money. It's nobody wants to get their $80 card banned. They're pretty like if you look at all these cards, like Fable is $20, Invoke is 50 cents, Reckoner is like $1.
You know what they say?
Money talk.
Hit me with that button. Dies to removal.
Oh yeah, baby. I don't know if I got that. Let me see what my drops are today.
If you don't have that in there, what
Oh, it's on there
That's because Tony uses that argument.
all the time. It's important.
it is.
If anytime someone's questioning me, I just go, well, you know what? Actually, it's this. Actually, it's this. Okay. All right. Here we go.
He's having a really hard time.
Somehow the soundboard on my recording device and the soundboard down here are 2 different things. So whatever. I wonder if it's got the old ones on there. It doesn't even play on.
Messing it up.
Good job. Good job, Discord. All right. Let's get into custom card creations. I got to play that song. Yeah, there we go. This is the full song. All
I
right.
actually think I might die in this computer room.
All right, let's see what trash people have created recently. Celestial Stepway. It's a 5-mana legendary artifact that has hexproof and delve.
All I see is the words cost 0, and I'm already going to tell you no.
Celestial Stepway enters the battlefield with a charge counter for each card exiled while casting it. Remove a charge counter from Celestial Stepway. You may cast target spell you own from exile without paying its mana cost until the end of the turn. Activate this the only time that you can activate.
This is the dumbest.
Guys, you can't counterspell people. Okay, not a big deal. And it's got hexproof, dog.
Hexproof.
Doesn't even die of removal. We know it's busted. This thing is nuts.
Can't you just turn 1 win with this? There's got to be a way.
That's it. You're banned.
Yeah.
Oh,
This card's insane.
Okay, so you have how do you get 5 cards in the graveyard?
Oh, I don't know.
Immediately.
Mind sculpt yourself for blue and 1.
No. On turn 1.
On turn 1, tome scour yourself for 1.
Yeah, but 5.
And then pray that it hits like a take an extra turn card.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then have a way to bounce this so you can
You just
repeatedly mill
only play
yourself.
taking it extra turn cards.
Yeah,
Play
dude.
Legacy, bro.
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
You discard your Golgari Grave Troll, and then you dredge 6.
Guys, I gotta say it. This
The classic.
is this the most broken card we've seen so far?
I'm pretty sure on
Are
here.
you always on the draw if you're doing that, Josh? or are you just like, I'm on the
2
draw?
red at 5 is pretty good.
Yeah.
The 2 red add 5 is the best one we've seen so far. That was
This card is busted,
was
though.
busted.
And isn't that the Born of the Gods symbol?
I don't know.
I
Dude,
want
this
to know
is
what this guy
pretty good.
like. Thought
What
process
happened to
was.
him? Who hurt him so bad that he was like, I need to make this
Right.
card so I
I
can
want to
win?
know what his
I don't-
thought process.
I don't want to pay 5 mana. Guys, you only do this. You can only do it 5 times per game. Okay. You gotta remember.
We saw
Until
an
you
8
bounce and then do it again.
We saw an 8-mana spell that could only be casted by convoking and delve, do crazy stuff on turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Imagine what this could do.
All right, guys. Tell them get out of here.
You're not even
Get out of
trying.
here.
You're right.
You're not even trying.
Thanks, Denzel Washington. All right. Next one is Stormscape Acolyte. This is 3 and a blue for a human wizard. That's a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, if white was spent to cast it, exile target card from a graveyard, you gain life equal to its mana cost. If black was spent, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. This card's like super tame.
Yeah, this seems fine.
Card.
Yeah.
Let's be in the cube.
problem with this card is it's rare.
It's uncommon.
It's not
I mean, why don't they just have?
It looks gold. Oh, it says U in the corner, but that symbol looks gold.
Dude, why don't they just
Hello,
have
silver,
kicker white,
bro.
kicker black?
I don't
Two
know.
mana, 2/2, kicker white, kicker black.
This guy is obviously new to Magic. This card probably
Yeah,
Because kicker involves adding mana to
Adding
the
the
cost.
cost,
This
yeah.
this is still the same cost.
So yeah, okay,
Just
fair.
clever.
There's cards that do this already.
Yeah, it's from Lorwyn Black.
Lorwyn is tits. They should go back to that one, but this one's it's it's got a problem with it. It dies removal, so not good enough, unfortunately.
No, this card is.
Move
I
on.
don't care.
That you don't want it to die to removal.
This is the kind of
Okay,
card.
1 mana. Here we go.
Yeah, this is the
That's
kind
how
of.
you always know.
Yeah, at the beginning of your upkeep, clash with an opponent. The winner gains control of friendly contest and creates a treasure token. That's it.
You know, I
That's
kind of
Actually,
like
not bad.
this.
Yeah.
This is
It'd
the
be a
game.
fun EDH card.
This is a gamble card.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of in on this.
This is great.
I take
This
it
is
back.
fun.
This is a lot. This seems like a fun card, and it doesn't seem busted.
No, it seems awesome.
Right.
I love this card.
It's just playing high card.
Yeah, whoever made this, you did a great job.
Yeah, agreed.
This is
A
cool.
plus.
Friendly contest.
It's just a guy, guys, who's got the worst top deck, and then the one cheese dick that's like, guess what I have? I have a Sensei's Divine Tap, and no one's having fun. You're like, God damn you.
I
garbage
also
person."
like that you get to choose a single opponent. It's not all players.
Yeah.
I like it also doesn't target too, so it gets around hexproof.
Because
Yeah.
then you
Like,
can.
you have
Because then
to
you can be
gamble
like,
with me, bro.
hey, me and you can trade this. Me and you can trade this card over and over, and we can ignore everyone else at the table and get free treasures.
Oh man, this card
Just
is
gotta stick together.
yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
That card, Trade Secrets, is banned in EDH for that reason.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because you and another bro can go, let's high five each other. Like, all right.
You pick up your deck and I'll pick up mine.
Yeah. All right. Melina, Blade of Miquella. Man, I hate that
Oh
name.
my god, this is gonna be terrible.
It's Jund 1. It has Flying First Strike and Lifelink. All right. And then it has Waterfowl Dance, which is just whatever. Flavor text, the D&D themed.
That's the third move.
It must be blocked by 2 or more creatures if able. So you have to block it. Okay. No choice. So it has Flying and
No
First
way.
Strike. And then, when it deals combat damage to a player, they get 3 poison counters. Dude, what?
Isn't that what?
What is this thing? It's so, first off,
So it has Toxic 3.
yeah, Toxic 3.
This card's okay.
Why does this like these abilities? Like, I guess red gives it flying, black gives it lifelink. No, what is the green ability? What is this? What is these abilities?
Lifelink is green.
I don't think so. Lifelink's
Or white black.
So no, yeah, lifelink's like white black. Flying is
Green, I guess first strike. They do have first strike.
red.
stuff.
Red has first strike. Does green have first strike? I don't remember. Dude, this card is
Flying
jank.
has to be black. I get what they're trying to do because I played the game.
Yeah.
but
Oh, is this from a game? I didn't know that.
It's from Elden Ring.
Farts. I
The
hate this
final.
now. Well,
Big
This is
boy.
the optional boss in the
Take
game.
this
This is the
down.
hardest.
This is the real
hardest
boss.
I
this
hate
is the
this
hardest
so
boss
much
in the
now.
game.
So
Tony's
Yeah.
way out on it now.
Mm.
I killed
No
it.
more.
That's it. You're banned. That's it. You're banned.
Yeah,
Let's get it
so
out of here.
bad.
all right, Scythe of Athros, which is 1 white black legendary enchantment artifact. Attacking creatures you control get first strike, and then for a black and a white, you can tap it, and then you can choose one, which is give a +1/+1 counter to target creature, give a -1/-1 counter to target creature, destroy target enchantment. Target player loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life.
Feels like Jit without equipping.
Yeah, it's like JIT, but you have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
This card's fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's how many abilities can one card really have, right? Like, this
Not
thing-
enough.
For 3
This
mana,
still
you get
isn't
Not
enough.
enough.
I like the mobile cards. I think they're cool.
Yeah. I mean, this card would be like the absolute worst to play against in like any.
It's just Bo and Nylea.
Yeah. Anything like in a limited format, you're like, I can't
Man,
block
what
your
does Bo and
creatures.
Nylea do?
It gives your
Pretty
creatures
sure that-
gives your creatures death touch.
No, it gives it first, or it does give it death touch.
It gives death touch. The Whip of Erebos gives lifelink. The Spear gives +1/+1.
The red one gives haste.
Yep, the red one gives haste, and then the Triton gives you draw a card if you deal damage. And they have other flavor text on them that nobody reads. I guess what Werewolves was playable because you did get to reanimate Gary.
Oh, neither is playable.
I forgot what that other one's ability is. That one had like a ton of words on it.
It was
Yeah.
It was like putting cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck, gaining life, and something else.
Yeah, all right, fair. And then this one, just redact. White and
What?
yeah.
This is funny.
Target spell
That's
loses all
common.
abilities. What the hell does that even
That's
mean?
cool. I don't care, but it's cool.
I think it means like I don't
Is
know.
that-
I get what they're trying to do.
It's
Yeah,
like
they're
a-
trying to be like it loses all text.
Like fizzling a spell, basically.
Yeah, but it's still on the stack.
Yeah.
That's what it should say. Target
So-
spell loses all text.
So if you have like Storm, the Storm card, 1,000-Year Storm or something, you can still make copies of the spell properly, but that specific copy would not have the text.
What happens with creatures? Do they just?
Mhm.
There you go. There you go.
They lose all their abilities.
But it doesn't say until end of
Text
turn.
box is gone.
It's just the spell. Well,
Forever, bro.
Yeah, and guess what? Trade whatever that stupid card is from the unset is a real card.
what about
I give this
planeswalkers?
card a perfect score of 5 out of 7.
Planeswalkers come in and just they don't.
Nothing.
They wouldn't
They're
get
just a
loyalty.
guy.
I have no idea what this card does, but it makes you think.
Yeah, it's like
He should have made it a sorcery just to make it more confusing.
yeah. Target spell loses all.
What is that sorcery counter spell?
There's one. That's
There is one, yeah.
Well, it's named. It's sorcery, but it's
And be played at instant speed or something.
yeah. I forget what it is, but
It's real dumb.
Yeah, it's been errated to be an instant because boo. Yeah. Yeah, this could be an unset, and all it would do, combo would just ruin everybody's day. All right. Lord of.
I
Yeah.
got a question.
Okay.
You guys remember a long time ago when people were really hyped up about the like AI generated cards? Where
Yeah.
it would like just rip abilities and text from cards.
Yeah,
and,
that was like a
try
that was
to
like
make-
that was a little bit of a theme for a little bit.
I saw a video the other day that I really liked where it was two people from Card Market making decks out, like giving decks out of purely those cards in Basic Land.
Oh yeah.
And it was like interpret the rules as written, like, you know, just try and figure it out. And it was a lot of fun. I like that video.
Yeah,
It's great.
that's a rough one, dude.
Some of them are so bad.
Oh yeah, it's just because it's just an amalgam of. It doesn't have any concept of what the game is. It's just taking text
Nonsense.
and smashing it together and hoping for the best. You know, it's pretty nutty.
It was good.
Yeah. All right.
Just wanted to say I liked that video a lot.
Yeah.
It was fun. Go
So-
watch it.
The Lord of the Rings set is upon us. It's a modern, comes to modern, and then obviously it's illegal and everything else aside from it goes modern and before an eternal format essentially. The set right now, it just looks like an EDH set to be honest with you. It does not look like a modern set.
Nothing wrong with that. We didn't need another Modern Horizon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah,
You sure you don't want more elementals?
I'm
Stop
fine with
talking to me.
it. All right.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, like this is a perfect example of like a card that is like EDH driven and just not
Oh, that's
possible. Yeah, it's blue 4 for Storm of Saruman. It's War 3, and then whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. Except the copy isn't legendary. You may choose new targets for the copy. So
You can play this in Modern.
I like that it's got Ward 3 for some reason.
you think
I
this-
never said you would win, but you can 100% play this in Modern.
All right, fair, whatever. What would
People
the
played 1,000-Year Storm for a little bit.
I mean, you can double up on elementals, guys. Pretty nutty.
Yeah.
You can get 2 Omnaths in play and have 8 mana off a double of a fetch. Because the other
Well, you
copy-
could just evoke them, and the second one would stay.
Yeah. It's pretty you have to cast first you have to cast like a gut shot or something because it's only your second spell. It's very specific to the Saruman, but yeah, I don't know. EDH card build around for the Saruman legendary creature they put in there. Last March of the Ents. This card is ridiculous.
Insane.
Yeah, it's green 6. This spell can't be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand on the battlefield. So this is like the ultimate I win more card. This is going to be one of the fun cards to be playing in EDH just because it's nonsense and it makes you want to build big booty bowies. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, these are taking up mythic slots, and these are not modern playable in any sense as of right now. Like, what would your deck have to look like for the last March of the ends to be any good? Like a Doran deck?
It'd have to look like an EDH deck.
Yeah, all right. It's a big mana deck. Probably not playable in any sense. But it can't be
How do you
countered.
get 8 mana?
Right. You have to play it in Tron, and then like, what's your big butt guy in Tron? I don't know. Just again, purely EDH cards for the guys that love toughness decks. Next card, Aragorn, the Uniter, and Samwise Gamey. Aragorn is actually
MG.
what did I say? Gamey. Gamey.
Yeah. What do you taste in hobbits?
Yeah, dude. I eat it all the time. You can tell how big of a Lord of the Rings fan I am.
Dude, he
It's
goes
another-
when the Hobbit meal was at Denny's, he went every day.
Yeah, big deal.
Look,
So-
a new Omnath.
Yeah, it's actually got one more power and toughness in him, but this card goes really well with Omnath. If you cast an Omnath, you get to trigger all 4 abilities.
Go wild.
Yeah,
And elementals, like that's free triggers.
Yep, and it's free pitching.
Yep.
yeah. So the
could
I
down.
fit.
think this card will see play.
No.
Really?
Why would it? It doesn't have a
The effects
landfall.
are not that great.
It doesn't have. It doesn't. This card does nothing with Ren and 6, which is the format. So you know.
Yep.
Uh,
Can we ban Ren in 6, please?
that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Let's let you kill Ren in 6. You pump one of your dudes.
Yeah, okay. You got it. But this card's actually like I think it's the coolest. Like, hey, build a 4-color EDH deck where your primary goal is to just cast all 4 colors all the time. Which there's not many cards that have that casting cost, so it'll be pretty cool. As far as the stat line goes, it's not an elemental itself. It doesn't have landfall triggers. It doesn't gain life, unfortunately. I guess it doubles up all your bolts, though. You can play this in mono red. Find a way to throw in bolts.
4-color mono red.
Hey man, at one point, Burn splashed for Oko, and they've splashed for Luris before. So
For sure. Yeah. This other card, though, pretty sick if you ask me. This Samwise. It's a 2/2 for green white. Legendary creature. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token. Sacrifice 3 foods. Return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. So artifacts, legendary sagas are historic.
It's cool.
I like this design with. So I feel like a lot of these cards, because a lot of this set is make food, and there's that Academy guy from the one.
or 3 mana one.
Yeah, if you make a treasure, a clue, or a food, instead make all 3.
Yeah, one of each.
Yeah, so I think that's where
Assembly worker or something like that, or
Oh.
assembly something.
Academy Assembler. I don't know. Either way, I think that's where this card, like, if you're gonna try to build it, that's where you would try. It looks pretty sick to me.
And it's gross because you just get to play Urza Saga with it.
Yeah, you get the sack the foods to pick up the sagas, and yeah. And then you
Oh,
can,
that's gross.
it's an ETB, it's not a cast trigger, so you can go get like Mem Knights and then get
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Mem Knight's back on the board.
I like that Aragorn.
Oh,
vibe.
that was great, Jeff.
yeah. But dude, it's I think that card. There's another card that's similar to that like has like landfall. It's tireless provisionary. There's tireless.
The green one.
There's tireless tracker and tireless provisionary. I can see a world where like you make like a green white deck that is purely make as many artifact tokens as possible, and then find a way to like sack them all to something. Because
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
You splash red. There's a dragon that says, if you control 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. Why don't you just cast that?
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
No, there's that black card that's a single
the
black.
ban.
Oh, that's
Whenever
only
it's token
treasures,
based.
though.
yeah.
I thought it was whenever a token.
Token. No, it's whenever you
I thought you were talking about the one that wins.
whenever you
Sorry.
create or sacrifice a token, deal 1.
Oh, the
the black,
bat.
the common bat. Yeah, that was fun.
in here.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one.
I love how
Frodo.
mad people got about it. Oh,
Frodo
it's great.
determined
Sports are
hero.
bad.
I missed this card. Frodo, determined hero. Whenever Frodo, determined hero, enters the battlefield or attacks, you may attach target equipment you control with mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo. As long as it's your turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. 2/2. You can't equip a Colossus Hammer with this.
That's why
That's why.
it's him trying to lift the Colossus hammer. It's not working.
Oh,
He's trying to
nasty.
lift it and can't because he's soft. Yeah, this card
Attack target sword.
it's all it does is ETB or attack, get a sword. I don't know, man. His
Or jit.
Bad.
Can't even equip
Just banned.
Shadow Spear.
again, yeah.
Admit.
A lot of nicks on this card. I see what they're trying to do with this and maybe try to make random
Really?
equipment relevant, but like I don't know, dude. It's basically Colossus Hammer and Cauldron Complete, and all other equipment sucks.
If you
Unban
if you
shit.
really want them to print something that combos with Urza Saga,
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so I just thought it was funny. It's like, oh, we want to make. There's 10 swords in modern. They got to be playable. They're just not. They're just
None of them been touched in years.
Yeah, nah. It's a
Well, I should say, Fire and Ice was like every once in a while you see it pop up.
yeah. That one's the hot one.
Feast and Famine's the hot one.
Yeah, but again, we have Prismatic ending and that card existing. It means like no nonsense. You got to be streamlined in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the fun
Your
of
advantage is not quick enough
from
from a sword.
Yeah, all your fun ofs are gone. You don't get to do that anymore. I love Stormforge decks, and they've just been poopy for so long. All right, Boromir, Warden of the Tower. Yeah, it's a 3/3
Did
with.
you guys do the Saruman yet?
No, not yet. I don't think I have it on this list. I'm gonna pull up the spoiler after we can go over some of this stuff. But this is the anti-elemental card. It only costs 3 mana, but whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. All right, cool.
Correct.
And then
Correct.
you can sacrifice it because you control gain indestructible until end of turn, and then the ring tempts you. I think the hidden
You
value.
know, there's an.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was the hidden
I was
value
just
of the set is going to be the tempting. But yeah,
This card gets stopped by an elemental.
which
The double strike one.
The blue
Yeah.
one.
Fury.
oh sure, yeah, they
You
put up-
cast this, the blue one, just like nope.
fair. I don't know. this it's another hate bear that exists, right? Like this is probably more
Yeah.
playable in EDH than anything.
You'll see play in like some random death and taxes list or something.
Yeah, people play the Lavinia, right? So this
Yeah.
is similar to that. It's just you don't have to play blue now. You can play it in your Mardu deck. So
Tree folk general.
I like this card.
Fangor, Tree Shepherd,
Yeah.
triple
It's like
green.
tree folk.
Yeah.
I like trees.
Yeah. Tree folks you control have vigilance whenever you attack with one or more tree folks you control. Whenever one or more tree folks you control attacks, add twice that much mana. So if you attack with one tree folk, you get 2 green, and then you don't lose unspent green mana as the phases end. So, I read that wrong the first time. I was like, this is a Gaia's Cradle. It's not. You have to attack. Yeah.
With like some of the more expensive creature type.
Oh, 7 mana 4/10. You don't like that? Why?
No, I'm just saying tree folk in general.
Oh yeah. You can't.
Expensive.
Yeah, you can't tutor it with. They have the 1 mana tutor that puts on top the 0/3. That card was modern playable.
I used to play that card.
Yeah, that was when Doran was like the first year 1 of modern when Doran was playable. All right, and Mirkwood Bats.
Yeah.
Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. All right, we get it. You like Dockside Extortionist.
You sacrifice treasures to crack your clues.
Yeah. Also, your
Balls deep.
ETB deals like 14 damage.
Yep.
I'll make 14. Everybody loses 14, and then I'll sack all of them. Do another 14, and then I'll
Love it.
I'll blink the dockside again, and we'll do it again, and we'll do it again, and we'll
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Those like again, this is it being a common. This is weird it being a common, but I guess maybe I'm overvaluing the effect. But because treasures exist and they cost 0 to sack, I can't believe that like this doesn't have like the once per turn clause on it. But
I heard people complaining. You guys can probably tell me because I hate Pauper.
mhm.
Is there like Pauper ruining cards in this set? Because people have been getting real antsy about it.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
I mean, I'd have to look at it again. They basically upgraded a few cards. Like Disfigure is now upgraded.
Okay. I don't know. I was just curious because that was like the little bit of talk that I saw around was like, I don't know, Pauper might be in trouble. They're bringing a bunch of really good commons.
Who cares? Honestly, like
I mean, I don't, but I was just curious.
yeah, the Pauper ban committee is like pretty legit. If something gets out of hand, they go, "You're out. You're banned." You know, they just get rid of it. They don't put up with that nonsense. And they just go, you know, this is exactly what they say.
That's it. You're banned.
They don't put up with it. Nothing. They just get that schnit out of here. All right. So there's a cycle of lands that they printed. These all suck.
Cool.
They all suck, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the white one's like the closest. It's the closest one to being playable. But there's a cycle of
The red one's not bad either, though.
exile 3 cards from your graveyard to create 2 treasures for 4 mana and tap. That's a lot, man.
And your opponent's turn, man.
No, thank you. Thank you for
I'm
the
just
strat.
explaining to you how
Do you ever think
abilities
you
work.
could tap it at a different time?
Thanks for the strategy sesh. Yeah, I don't know. They really, you know, it's probably a good thing. We don't need like these. We don't need another cycle of like the channel lands. The channel lands are like better than these in every which way. Yeah, and
Definitely don't need another.
Why
one
did
of
the
those.
black one have to have 2x? I don't understand.
I don't know. Making 1/1s are tough. Dude, it doesn't.
It
matter.
doesn't make 1/1s. It's just one really big creature.
Yeah, right, fair. And something had to have died this turn. And it's also stipulated. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so the entire cycle is they entered battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature, and then so congratulations to Ragavan players, you get more benefits by going turn 1 Ragavan. And here's a legend, boys. Sure. There's the Shire that was revealed earlier, and then there's a blue one. The blue one just scries too. They're all like pretty pathetic. I don't know.
The Shire makes it food, doesn't it?
It does. None of these like at all are exciting to me, and I didn't really see much after that. But before I go into we'll go into the box toppers. Go on.
Hang on, we got to do Saruman.
We'll get to it. Let's knock out these box toppers, and we'll kind of wrap up this other
Okay.
promotional stuff.
I'm starting my complaint here.
Okay, fine.
Why are these box toppers, unlike every other box topper we've had so far, not playable in
The format?
the format they're printed for?
Did they ever do box toppers that
Weren't? No, they have not.
They've never had box toppers that were reprints that were in a set that was in like standard or modern.
Yeah, like Ultimate Masters is like the first time
it
they
was
did
like
it, right?
Ultimate or Double
Yeah, so why?
Masters.
Double Masters, sure.
Why?
Because those were all Eternal based sets anyways.
Yeah. So yeah,
And
why?
this kind of is because is
It's
modern.
It's
not?
modern. I mean, sure, but it was a way to sneak in reprints for older sets and for Commander without affecting modern.
Nope, I hate it.
Yeah.
Give me Ancient Tomb and Modern.
No, that's a terrible idea. It would
You want
be
Chalice?
banned
You want
so
Chalice?
fast.
You want Chalice on Void on one all day? I mean, I'm
Yes,
fine
you
with
would.
it,
Eldrazi Winter.
bro.
I feel like it
don't
would
care.
be worse.
I will
Sorry.
gladly play a cast in
Only if you give me
You will only be
Wasteland.
missing like 2 cards.
So
Only if you give me Wasteland.
this is the extra butter that they need to sell this set, right?
Ancient Tomb is ballin'.
Yeah, it's real
yeah,
good.
but it's not a real reprint either, though.
No, it's just they're just
Yeah, it
chase cards
is.
that typically
Unless did they say these will be in collector boosters too?
No, these are specifically box toppers only.
Because like in the past they've done box toppers in the collector.
So there's an IP that's attached to this set, and to draw people in, you got to make box toppers, and box toppers guarantees the sales of boxes, which will pump
That's
those
fair.
numbers.
Umber's gonna pump.
Yeah, but like people are like, I can't believe Bojuka Bogs shifted to a mythic. It's like, dude,
Whatever. They did that with crop rotation, man. Stop complaining.
Dude, I opened a crap rotation out of
So
that
did I.
dumbass. I was so mad.
I did it in my
everyone was angry about it.
I did it in my oh man, what was it? Pack War one. I was like, here, have this crop rotation, dum dum.
Their excuse for this was their excuse for this was like, we want to be able to show off more of the set, but we're limited to the amount of cards we can print, so therefore this. Sure.
Here's my excuse. I want more money.
Yeah, just be honest with us. We're like, we need this set to sell, so therefore here's Ancient Tomb. And this is the all-time worst art of Ancient Tomb I've ever seen.
That's what you say.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't think it's
you
bad.
wanted the Gulf Plains. How do you hate this?
Golf Lane's unique. This looks like a Game Boy. It looks really bad.
There's also like a bunch there. You can definitely tell they would really want Commander players to buy because there's a lot of really good Commander reprints in here. Like there's Rings of Braystone, Cloudstone.
I just like the goofiness on that Ancient Tomb where the text is gigantic.
All
for
of
the
these,
Deserted Temple, Boseiju who shelters all. This just looks like a big. This looks like a big boner. Yeah.
Bro, what kind of dicks you be looking at? Like
Uncircumcised ones. The ones that aren't clean, if you will. Yeah, so
the forest one is really cool.
yeah, that was like the one. I was like, when they showed that one first, I was like, okay, these could be cool. And then they printed.
Well, I
some,
mean, we
like,
get Great Henge too.
yeah, that was
That's
cool.
another really good one.
Clown Sword, Curio, Shadow
All
Spear,
of these, yes.
the Ozolith. These are all hotness cards that people love. Yeah,
The Morgal knife is real good.
I gotta be honest with you, man. Can't they just like this? I know they did this for the Godzilla cards, but this annoys me. I don't know why. Like I hate like the rename the card.
I'd rather have it.
You don't want the Shadow Spear up here and then the Morgal knife down here in the hyphenated spot.
No.
No.
Okay.
The Cloudstone Curio.
Yeah. Do they have any other ones? Yeah. The Rings of
Yeah,
Brighthearth.
Cavern.
Homeward Path is a card that people absolutely love, and then obviously Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls and I guess the Homeward Path actually aren't too bad.
I feel like every time Cavern of Souls is printed, the art really just doesn't look different.
No, it's just
It's just a bunch of souls.
they need to make the art where it's a blue mage going like I can't do anything about this. just it should just be a guy ripping up a mana leak. Just
Yes.
Cavern of these souls. All right, those are the box toppers. Holiday lineup. So Lord of the Rings is coming out is like June 16th. The pre-release I think is actually that time. And then after that, they're gonna do another release of this set, kind of like an homage to it during the Christmas season. And they're gonna have a Jumpstart Volume 2 booster, which
God.
okay. And then this is trying to draw in all the people that love Lord of the Rings around Christmas time to spend their Christmas bucks on this stuff. There's 4 different holiday gift boxes you can buy. They all come with like this like panoramic art.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
That's pretty cool. I'm cool with all of it except for the jumpstart. Like, why?
Dude, I thought that panorama was cool.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's just, yeah, it's just another way to grab that. And then happy holidays. I don't know why I typed that there. And then they revealed the 4 commander decks and their legends and so forth.
Are these the ones we gotta buy?
Yeah, these are sweet.
So next ones.
Which ones are we supposed to buy now?
I don't.
March of the Machine.
No one knows.
The March of the Machine ones.
Yeah.
Dang.
This can't be right. I have Jessica. How's that happen? What is this?
Dude bought the wrong one.
That's what you get.
Gotta go buy another one.
Yeah.
This isn't the
It's not
Jessica one.
Jessica, I'm just idiot. It's Naya, but that forest looked blue with the light.
Yeah. So
I was gonna say Jessica's the Planeswalker one. That's
before
what
we
I'm
go
supposed
to the callers, I'm just gonna pop open the Mythic spoilers.
That's a quick
Bring up the
episode.
Saruman because I have a comment about the Saruman. in
Well,
this
there's
set.
multiple of them, so I guess we'll just rattle it off. But
No, the one. Hang on.
Yeah, which one you want?
this one of many colors.
The 3 color?
No. The Grixis one.
There's no Grix. Oh, Saruman or
Yeah,
Sauron?
third Sauron.
Sauron.
The Dark Lord. This one, which is it's just Nicol Bolas, but make it Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Read
fair.
This card. Read this card.
All right, Sauron the Dark Lord. It's 3 Grixis, so 6 mana total. It's an Avatar horror. It has ward, sacrifice a legendary artifact or creature, or a legendary creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass 1 or orc 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you, and then whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards.
Yeah, because the whole army theme was out of War of the Spark.
Yeah, so now
It's
it's
just zombie army instead of orc army.
yeah.
The ward is insane
And he's a
though.
7/6.
Yeah.
The ward is tough to deal with, so it's like pseudo hexproof, right? Like
What is it for?
Well, it's ward sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a legendary
Oh, a
artifact or a
legendary.
legendary creature. It's pretty. It's a steep cost. So your
Go ahead,
Ragavans are
sack
gonna go
your
bye bye.
Ragavan.
Goodbye.
I mean, I'd gladly sack my Ragavan to try and kill this thing.
Yeah. Good luck winning with a 6-mana 7/6. Okay, Crawlworm. Or what is it?
Hell yeah, dude! I'll beat your ass with some crawl room.
Dreadmaw. Good
What'd
luck
you-
winning with the Dreadmaw.
Yeah. So,
How did you see that Dreadmaw? That was
Yes, I wanted the bolt.
a
Yeah.
lightning bolt Dreadmaw. Dude,
I want
was so
that.
That's
cool.
pretty- it's pretty
Oh my
sick.
god, that was so cool.
So Gandalf the White, white 3 for flash. You may cast legendary spells and artifact spells until they have flash. Okay, cool. If a legendary permanent or artifact entering or leaving the battlefield causes the triggers of an ability to permanent you control the trigger, that it's just Panharmonicon again. Saffron
There's
Aloe.
one in every set.
Doesn't exist at this point.
I knew it.
Damn
Yeah.
it, Saff-
Talking mad about us.
Saffron Olive doesn't exist. He's droned by the government.
Yeah, got him.
Oh, yeah?
That's why we're coming
Yeah.
in. We're coming in hot.
Saff isn't real.
Hugh the Entwood. I read this card wrong the first time. I was like, this card's busted, and then I was like, no, it's not. This card
This
actually.
card is, but
When
card-
you sent it, I was like, "This card is not like what's
It's like-
busted about it."
Is a sacrifice all your lands, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of land sacrifices, and then choose any number of artifacts and or land cards revealed this way. Put all non-land cards chosen this way onto the battlefield, then put all lands cards chosen this way onto the battlefield tapped, then put the rest of So if you sack 5 lands,
it's just escape shift, but bad.
it's
Yes.
way worse than Scape Shift, because if you sack 5 lands, you only get to reveal the top 5, and if all 5 of those cards are not lands or artifacts, you just nothing. You get nothing.
Yep. We're just gone.
It's a bad work world.
I thought it was like I thought it was like reveal
Oh.
cards until you hit an artifact, reveal a card until you hit a land. I was like,
No.
oh man, this is actually like poopies. This is the worst. So
You just want to play Steel, or whatever, the
Yeah.
11/11.
all right. So that other than that, like there's nothing too crazy from the
No.
mythic slot right now. It's the card they revealed earlier today, which was Forge Anew, which is a artifact, or sorry, it's an enchantment. When Forge Anew enters the battlefield, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's pretty relevant. As long as it's your turn, you may activate equip abilities anytime that you can cast an instant, so you can move things pretty quickly. And then you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of your first equipped ability you activate during each of your turns. So,
Card's pretty good.
yeah, I like this card.
I like this card too.
I
went-
guess he's playing modern.
Maybe. You'd have to be able to find a deck that reanimates Cauldron Complete. So that's where you would want to play it, right?
That or do you just play it for when they kill your hammers?
Yeah, same thing. It would be like a one of in that deck at the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
And
That-
it gives you it's another free equip.
yep, it is. So, and it's also not a creature based free equip, so you can move stuff around without having to have a Pure Steel Paladin. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yep.
big.
Which is nice. But, I mean, Pure
Yeah,
Steel isn't
doesn't
that
that
hard to
feature
trigger
just
in that
do-
deck.
No. Say it
What,
again, Josh.
Doesn't Arden do the same thing?
What is Arden?
Arden moves, but Arden's not in modern.
What's Arden?
Yeah, it is.
It has to be, because equipment didn't exist until.
Arden is in Commander Legends.
Oh, that card's farts.
Oh, so yeah, it's not in modern, is it? In Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to Scryfall. What is the
Arden.
It's the white one all the way to the 3-mana one.
Right, that one.
That's Commander Legends.
Oh,
I had it with Rogak.
all right. Goblin, is it Goblin? What is that card? There's Goblin Welder and there's Goblin Engineer.
Yeah.
So you may search your library for an artifact card. So this is where you would combo. It'd be Boros.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's the deck if you're gonna make it. Just go get Cauldron Complete. You put
But you don't even I guess.
yeah.
It doesn't say engineer already brings back artifacts.
Well,
but-
it's 3 or less, so you can't go into
Yeah.
that. So this one is like the tutor to go get the Cauldron Complete, and then like turn 3 Cauldron Complete, I guess. I don't know. It's probably really bad, to be honest.
But you'd
Did you
rather
do
just
that
be
with
doing
Stoneforge?
Stoneforge,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all in one.
Same speed, but better.
Yeah. So the only difference is, I mean, yes, they can, like, when you go get the Stoneforge, the trick is you wait for them to reveal, and then, like, you determine if your bolt's going to go after that. They reveal Cauldron Complete, bolt the Stoneforge. They revealed something like a Colossus Hammer. Okay, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, this is like the ETB on this puts it in the graveyard, and then like the next turn you can do the Cauldron Complete, which is just like this really haphazardly way. But I looked for other. There's no equipments that cost more than 7 mana. I learned that today. And there's 2 that cost 7. It's Cauldron Complete, and then some other crazy one. There's like you can. And this is where my heart began to flutter. I love Argentum armor. I tried finding this is like the way to do it.
Armor.
Yeah, you go Argentum armor and then find a way to.
What does that card do again?
It gives,
Annihilator.
yeah, well, it's better than Annihilator because it's target, but Argentum. Equipped creature gets +6/+6 whenever equipped creature attacks. Destroy target permanent. Card's near and dear to my heart. Love this card. I killed a lot of Jason
Mind with it.
I killed a lot of Jason Mind Sculptor. Let me rephrase that. I prevented people from casting Jason Mind Sculptor because I was destroying colonnades with it. Like, oh, another tap land. I'll
Destroy
attack.
tap lands. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, have
It
fun
was
with
with
that.
Never
the Quest
catch
for
up.
the Holy Relic deck.
Yeah, it was a meme deck, but everybody was.
That deck wasn't a meme. That deck was cool.
Yeah, I love that deck. Yeah. Saruman the white. This is a blue card that's white. So his whole theme, like Saruman's whole theme, is like cast a second spell, and when you do that, you get to do something. I don't know, medium. This card, I read it again, and then I thought like a lot of these cards were like I read at first glance, like I know what this does, and I thought it was so good. But Emmer, Marshal of Rowan.
Legendary creatures, dude.
Yeah, 4/4 with haste, and whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control dies, untap all creatures you control and get an additional combat phase. So,
Meh.
yeah, nothing to write home about. So far, I've seen like 0 free spells. So like this set's like pretty loose. Like,
I'm okay with
I haven't
that.
found broken stuff yet, so
yeah, it's pretty.
Must be bad.
It's pretty loose. This untap 2 other target legendary creatures. Why? All right.
nothing is clearly broken.
There are a couple cards I did like, but again, it's like all EDH based. This one right here, Right Sight, which is Demonic Tutor. The ring tempts you. Search your library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Okay. 3 mana, kind of budget there. This is just right here. They printed a upgraded. They had an upgraded Disfigure I saw earlier. Whatever. This card though, cool. Like it a lot. The Doors of Durin. 3 green and a red. Whenever you attack, scry 2. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it is a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking until your next turn. It gains trample if you control a dwarf, and then it gains hexproof if you control an elf.
This is that door that they had to like chant the secret dwarven thing into, right?
Yeah, I'm not a nerd, so I don't do Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's now a reason to main phase your Worldly Tutors, so just go get thing, put it on top, and win. Different. Oh my god! So
Oaks, different strokes.
yeah. Again, a lot of this set is just not grabbing me in any way, and I don't have any affinity for Lord of the Rings, so like this set's not for me. But yeah, I'm trying to see if is there anything in this set. I guess this card too.
That's a free hot take.
Yeah. So this one is if one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food token are created instead. Again. Yep. All right.
Double up, baby.
Academy manufactures that card.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Make $1 million.
Everything makes food in this set.
And then have that bat so you can make $1 million treasures.
Yeah.
To make this set good, are we going to have to unban Oko? Is that what's going on here?
No.
Yeah. All right. just not seeing.
Like how Tony
anything.
is struggling to do anything.
There's just nothing good. This set, like, so far it sucks. Like, I've seen nothing. Like, this card's like Mimi, right? The Balrog, Flame of Odin. It's a 5-mana 7/7. And then when a legendary creature an opponent control dies, they put the Balrog on the bottom of his owner's library. Like, what the hell is that? This card should have cost 3. 5 is so expensive for this ability, and it's just like medium at best, dude.
Flavor, all flavor, baby. I can make
This is your favorite.
Lord of the
card.
Rings. I love this card. I want to play this card so bad. In
So-
Modern.
This goes in that deck where you play all the obnoxious abilities.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, that we were trying to make for Legacy.
Yeah.
So with this card specifically, long list of the ents. You don't want to reset it because then you can pick names.
Or
Right.
you could just not, and you just make a million different names you have to remember.
Well, you have to after the 6th one it dies, right? So
Yeah, but if you reset it, you just
yeah,
keep
so
picking
you have to
more.
find a way to like pluck one counter off it every single time. So you just pick, all right, wizard, all right, dog, all right, cat, all right. It's just go through the list over and over and over. So I like this stupid,
dumb.
yeah, great card.
Bad, it's dumb,
I'm a big fan of it.
but I like it.
Yeah, a big fan of trash. It makes everybody frustrated.
Have to remember
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They should have put all 10 fetches in this set.
Yep.
It's not too
We're gonna
late. They
dumpster
might.
the prices.
They
Let's go.
might sneak
Or
in
the, what is it? The
allied
enemy
ones. Allied
Or
ones.
allied.
Yeah,
with,
they
I
might.
don't care.
Yeah,
Dumpster
Wooded
them all.
Foothill.
Just put them all on there.
Yeah, they might sneak that in there. I don't know.
Chipped up armor.
They were waiting to see what kind of reaction these things got, and everyone's.
Yeah, like this is just upgraded disfigure. It's just disfigure. Oh, I guess you can't play it because it's uncommon. Unreleased.
You're really
Oh, you
bad at
messed
this,
up.
man.
Yeah, you can't play it, dude. There's nothing going on with this set. The last one was revealed today, so I was like learning as I go, but this is pretty bad too. Man. Did I go on record just saying like there's nothing playable from this set from Modern?
Sure.
It's like not a
I
single
mean,
card.
the white remand.
Besides, like the Manadork thing.
Mandork one is good. That's like an EDH staple. Like every EDH deck has to go get this.
Well, for modern,
Yeah. Or if anything for Modern.
Get
is-
away with it in Modern?
remand is the white remand is the only player you could possibly see play.
Is this
even
Pippin?
then.
Yeah,
What the hell?
straight pimping.
All right. Okay.
Suave.
All right. This set sucks. So far, I've seen nothing that's exciting, but they do have a
Tony
secret.
went
layer.
on record. There's a good card. We all get to make fun of him.
Sure.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
I'm waiting for it, baby.
What's your joke of the week?
We'll get there.
Let's hear it.
Tony's tournament history.
Oh, dog.
Ruined.
Why you hurt me so good?
You know, maybe you just stop playing Allure. Oh, yeah, that's what Ollie was on when I smashed him. He was on Alluring.
Nobody plays it like me. Okay, I play it the best.
Uh-huh.
I beat Ollie with the Lurin also.
Yeah, Lurin's. Yeah. All right. So they did reveal a bunch of play promos, which they do have like a Commander Night that's going on. What's up, Kyle? The Tranquil Thicket is one of them you can get. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Look at this beard. This card rules.
Goals, bro.
Yeah, this card's awesome. Again, it's like the in-store play promo when you go and play Commander in a store that day. And then you get Life Crafter Battery for the Commander Party, which, man, the way they do this.
Did you
I
say
love.
battery?
Yeah. Oh, Bestiary. It looks like a battery to me.
Kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a magic version of a battery.
This card, which is a store championship card, like
That's so great. Oh my god.
why did they
It's
do
so bad.
it's super bad. Gifted Aetherborn is just. Dude,
That's the one I think everybody gets
Also,
for
the art
signing
looks
up.
so stupid.
It's them. Yeah, it's really stupid. It's.
Oh,
really-
yeah, my question is, what do you think of that Bilbo? That 111 life Bilbo?
Oh, that one's cool. The celebration.
I love that card.
It's a
Dude,
saffron olive.
this card is dead.
You ever see a card so thick in your life? Look at the
Right.
double thick thighs, double wobble wobble. Just- yeah. All right. And then the Saruman is the store championship card. They're really hoping this card does well. Because
This card is terrible.
and
All our eggs in one basket, baby.
I'm gonna say this. I'm upset with you guys. The store championship cards were supposed to be textless versions of these cards.
Not this time.
Nah.
This guy's got too many words, unlike Omnath, who has too many words.
Yeah. And then Gandalf the White, which is a promo. So
We already read this card.
yeah, it's that was going on. Anything else? Nope.
Tony's on fumes right now.
Yeah, sorry, I just got nothing. Oh, this too.
No
This
comment.
I'm excited for.
Secret lair.
Yeah, Tails. I
Kind of did that, didn't they?
kind of learned about this today for the first time. So I like the corny.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Is it?
Oh no, it was the D&D. Never mind. That's what I was thinking of. The D&D cartoon that was very similar
Yeah.
to this
Yeah.
in the same era. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. It's just spoilers and spoilers and spoilers. So if you like spoilers,
Yeah,
now's
you
the
love
time.
them. I know you love them, right?
Yeah.
You like spoilers, huh?
Well, when there's something to talk about, but all these cards kind of are fart city, man.
You
All right,
love
you
spoilers. I
gotta
know
pick,
you.
man. Like, we say we don't want busted cards to ruin formats, and then we look at a set and there's no busted cards, and we're like, well,
You're like,
this set sucks. Like, you can't have both, man.
I don't even think this card's good for standard. I think
Which card?
all these cards. I think standard
No,
sets
a
are
bunch of
stronger.
these cards
than
are
this.
too good for standard.
Name 2.
All of them.
Thanks.
All of them.
Saruman, that one, the 7/6.
Yep.
Okay, sick, smart. Yeah.
The tempting ability alone would be really annoying because it'd be in every standard deck.
Why? What decks would want it?
All of them?
Oh, they did.
You get a
Gimli.
bunch of free stuff.
Are we waiting to see the
maybe
mythic
win the
version
game.
of Gimli and the mythic version of Legolas? Is that what we're waiting on? Those are going to be the busted
I
cards?
don't actually care about either of them.
No one cares.
Unless Gimli's flavor text says, and my axe.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this set sucks. Oh wait, they have Bill the pony.
Bill the pony.
Again, I don't understand the reference. I don't like the memes. Not for me. All right, dudes.
You gotta ask our local meme expert.
Yeah, someone meme it out. Can someone explain to me what a
The
meme
name
is?
of the pony.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bill Nye the Pony Guy.
Like
This-
a very dry humor UK thing. I don't know.
Bill and Bilbo.
Right.
There, I forget. I think it was Bilbo's pony. It literally was
Yeah.
just called Bill the Pony.
Yeah. All right.
Tony's upset.
The set
I was
sucks.
hoping for a greater story.
Yeah. Even thematically, nothing's fun. Everything's dumb. The lands are dumb.
Nothing
Everything.
is fun.
The only card that's cool is the best
Tony
part.
poo-poos it all.
Dude,
The-
can we
the
didn't
one-
talk about the one ring that's like already crimped.
Oh
Or
yeah,
not
I
Grand
love
Tech,
Oh, the
that.
Pringle. Yeah, well,
Girl,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
The
single
second
Pringle?
they show it,
Is the
The single
already
ring.
warped.
the single Pringle. That's how. At least you'll know it's authentic, right? It's just like
Maybe
oh.
if you throw it in the volcano, it'll suck all the
Moisture out of it.
moisture out, and then it'll flatten as it falls in.
Oh, I should have kept it.
That's
All
how
right.
you make it
Jeff,
uncurled.
let me hear some jokes. Cheer me up.
You already did. He gave you your joke for the week.
How do you make a small fortune playing Magic?
No. You said this.
you said that
No, I
already.
didn't. I did
Yeah,
do
you
that
did.
one. I have them written
Yeah.
down. I can't remember.
Go buy yourself a goddamn joke book, and then write dates on when I said this. All right.
What about this one?
Okay.
Playing two-headed giant is like having sex. Your partner helps out a lot, but sometimes you just need a good hand.
Yeah, JB, it's you.
That was meat
Mhm.
mids.
I'm the smartest two-headed giant player of this group.
Yeah, I do like mulliganing a lot. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Like, oh, you gotta toss that back, buddy. buddy, do me a favor and throw that one back. Okay. All right, Josh, hit me with a hot
Dude,
take.
apparently there was a tweet that was getting some traction about some kids who are going to DreamHack or something.
Mm-hmm.
And someone was like, if you played against one of these kids in the tournament and they had non-opaque sleeves and double-faced cards, would you call the judge on them?
No.
And people were getting wild in the comments. They were getting mad.
Oh, yeah.
I
Some
love
people
it.
take the game a lot real seriously.
Uh-huh.
If you're
Before I
not,
say that, the game should teach you humility, and you should be able to laugh at yourself when you play this game.
It's not for fun. I'm only here to win.
That's it. You're banned.
get out of here. Is that the hot take, Joshy?
The best Zelda game is by far Majora's Mask.
Nope.
No.
That's it. You're
And
banned.
it's Wednesday,
No.
my dude.
Okay, it goes Link to the Past, then Majora's Mask.